Actually, I must say is injustice, and normally it's not a good thing.
I don't know if to call him as an action governor or what. The way I'm seeing now, this man is acting as if there is no more power in the federal, because he is saying that nobody should interfere. That is what I'm trying to say. Do we actually have a president?
He tried to do what he's supposed to do as a governor, but it's just that his action is much on people.
In that Governor Wike action, the man is doing it according to the people that is doing it.
Tend to like because he's firm and he's the only firm person right now in PDP. If you say party wise, he's the only firm person in PDP. In South South, he's the only firm governor in South South, followed by Ben Ayadi. But this one he did now is out of it. Cracking down two hotels, two structures, auctioning 200 cars. I don't know what he wants the owner of these hotels to do after this period. Ike is a man of people. Okay. We love him so much. We love his action. How is Christian taking? We are with him. Okay. But now we stand, he's a human being. Okay. He's about to make mistakes. When he makes mistakes, he can take correction. But the action line in terms of that hotel demolition or the cars is one of those things that he went too far. If I was saying, that's my own personal opinion.
What Nesi Wike, the governor of Rivers State, has done is somehow bad, one way or the other. At least we are all human beings. According to him, I watched him on AIT yesterday. It's not my state and I'm not from there. And I based in Lagos as well. So according to what he said the location where they have the hotel is a very bad hide-out place. And besides, he said he sent some agency to go to the area to go and verify whether the hotel is functioning on this COVID-19 pandemic lockdown. That they find out that the place was functioning and they tried to put an end that period. Before they knew what happened, they start laying hands on them. They injured so many of them, which they show on TV station. So I don't know what to say towards that, because what he now said again is that was the reason why he has to take action. And besides, the guy that harm his hotel, they said the guy is PDP youth leader according to him. So I don't know the one that is true or no.
The people working there first, he has already cost them their job. They are jobless as we speak, yes. Which means they'll be adding some maybe 50 or 100 new unemployed Nigerians in Rivers State. Now the owners of the hotel must have spent some serious money to build that hotel and bring it this far. For him to crack it down, I think he took laws into his hands. In the real sense, there is no place for him in any constitution, whether state-based governing body or the federal system, that says he should bring down his structure, except from the Bureau of Land and Statistics, Bureau of Land and Survey. They are the only ones who can actually look at the building and say, look, bring it down, it's blocking the road, or bring it down, it's on a tunnel, or bring it down, it's obstruction. But Wike, all he should have done is, look, for breaking the law of the state, no operations for you for the next 1 month, and you pay these charges. Simple.
Because definitely he's supposed to take order from the president before taking any action. But what I'm seeing now is this: he do things on his own. He don't even want to listen to anybody. I start to wonder if do we still have a president in this country, and the president is not even saying anything concerning his action. But for my own, I also want to see it in another different angle as well, that maybe he is trying to protect his people on his own. Maybe he's kind of fed up with what is happening in the federal.
Actually, he did not follow the due process, because before the thing will come to issue of demolition, he's supposed to at least seal the place, take them to court. Then it's not court that will prove if they are guilty or not before such action will be taken.
Because I don't see anything bad in Wike. It depends. Because when they say lockdown, You can't say lockdown and all this thing is still operating. Hotel is still operating. Motor is still moving. I have a one kid, and the kid need food. I can't allow the baby looking at me dying. I must to come out. Whether they will carry me or not, I don't know. But I must to come out to look for money in any way. I can find the money. So I think the man try, because the man will give them money and they give them food. So anything they tell them to do, they must obey. But tell me to start at home without giving me food, without giving me money. Lagos, they're not doing that thing for us. They not give us money. They look face, they not give money, they not give food. And ask them to start at home. It can't work.
I don't know the reason why he did what he did. Whether they have some loggerhead or whatever. But if I'm to say, if my opinion is recognized, he went too far somehow.
I may say normally the government has failed in their own part, because if they have not failed, the masses will not fail. In times of taking care of the human rights, taking care of us in these present times, they are not doing the right thing. The money people have been springing all over the country, even the nationwide, all the health organizations, all the money they've been bringing, we don't know what they are using it for. Even the Abacha money who has come, we don't know what they are using it for. We are passing a lot of trials, a lot of challenges in this country. We are calling about COVID-19 that we should shut down and other things. What are the provisions for the masses? People are suffering. The government has no plan, no provision. APC government has failed entirely. In terms of, if you go, you see that people are suffering. I was told that they were sharing 1 cup of rice or 1 cup of beans. Is that what we demand from them? Is that what we expected from them? According to what we are finding out of outside the country, they are doing house-to-house checkup. They are trying to know who are having this COVID-19, who are having this virus. House-to-house checking, they have not done. Sanitizing the areas, they have not done. Normally, we are sure that there is COVID-19 in this Nigeria. We are sure of it. But presently now, to know who have it, and according to because we believe that those that travel around the country are the ones that are having it. But I'm sure they will associate with people like us, and they will come to infect us. And that is why we have to check house to house. We believe there is. Because if there is we believe there is COVID-19, there is virus. And they have to convince us enough by doing house to house checkup to confirm everybody in this country to know what is going on.
Meet the Commissioner for Commerce. The Commissioner for Commerce knows what to do. Or meet NCDC, they work together and say, okay, quarantine everybody who is there at that time. All the staffs there, quarantine them, test them, give them a 14 days proof to know that they don't have coronavirus. Then let the place stay on lockdown for 3 months. As a governor, you can say 12 months, no problem.
Exactly.
The owners will go back and begin to beg or begin to find out how to settle with it. But this one just shows that, look, for some of us, we just felt it's an APC hotel, so we decided to cancel it. That's simple. It's a long and short. It's a party thing, yes.
Okay.
For me, I just felt he's trying to fight. It's not the coronavirus case that made him crack the case now. If you check deeper, it's not there. That's not the reason. There is already an initial disagreement.